Right, it's day 329 off the grid. I couldn't really let this go past
and we're
without...
digging the grave.
Yep. We keep the boys digging in the hole there.
Yep, we're getting a point where we're starting to
So this is the second hole to bury the second remains of this incinerator drum here, which is just too rusted to move anywhere significant without falling apart. So just basically burying it in the lawn.
Yep. Now what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make this drum into there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kick this all down and put it in here.
Yeah, well once you finish levelling out the hole.
Down with the shovel.
Once you level out the hole, then we can do that.
No, not kick it down.
Well, while they're carrying on with that, in other news, yeah, look, the grass is getting kind of dry up there. It will, and then it'll start rotting eventually. Put this little mast up today made of, I think it's actually a piece of old boat that I picked up down Foxton Beach, so that's a piece of rack, you know, seriously. That's going to be for an FM radio aerial to pick up Radio Foxton so we can listen to it while we're in the garden, and probably hold a small solar panel to run that radio and some lights in the shed there. So yeah, it'll be a small garden shed solar system. You know, they're kind of trendy things to have nowadays. I mean, I think our full house system doesn't quite count, even though it sort of lives in a couple of old sheds. This will be just a little shed system. No, it could be more level than that, but anyway. Yeah. Oh, Baphy's over there. They're planting more.
Yep, and then...
Baphy's done quite a bit of planting today, but I'll show that later, I think.
And Dad, we're digging a grave.
Yeah, a grave, right? Yep. Well, that's going to be the grave of the incinerator. Okay.
Yeah, grave.
So it looks like we're done. The drum itself was a bit of an anticlimax. There wasn't actually much left of it, but it left a lot of debris, which is now in the hole.
Yep, and this is in the grave.
Chucked in a couple of bits of trashy metal, the old lawnmower blade off the beast. As you can see, that's well and truly rotten, and another bit of crap metal in there that's just too rusty to do anything with.
Yep.
Got an open hole, might as well chuck some shit in it, I guess.
Are we ready to dig?
So we're basically ready to fill it in, yeah.
So let's do it.
Yep.
Dig,
fill away.
Smack. Dig, smack. Bulldozer coming. Bulldoze. I'll get something for the bulldozer.
Right. Okay, well, we're getting the idea.
Here comes another bulldoze.
Yep. Okay, right, we get the idea the hole's being filled in. Well, it's the end of the day now, and yeah, Baphy's just harvested some radishes we're going to have with our tea with oveneys. She's planted these, I think these are bok choys or something down here. Over there, she's done that row over there, they're broccolis, more bok choys. They're sort of borrowing the patches that the courgettes will be in, because once those courgettes grow, they'll just take over this whole area, just like I've done here with our radishes down here. So yeah, it's coming along quite well. You see this area here is ready to do over now that we've got rid of those drums. That's Amon's grave marker there, that brick pipe. So yeah, pretty good day in the garden. No, I just watered the roof. Yeah, I watered the roof. Apparently people do that with Norwegian roofs. Although there's not a great deal of doing that at the moment, because none of the stuff's really growing except for a few grass clumps we've chucked up there from the holes. This is really just to make a substrate at this point, so we'll just let it go. Certainly no water entered the shed from that watering, so that's all good. All good. One more thing I did today, and I think we'll let the magic of television take us there. Well, there's the mast, mounting post or whatever. I just did a wee bit of an improvement to the little night light here. I found this bracket I had. I think I originally bought that for the Shannon railway station door alarm, but we ended up using a different system, so we didn't need that. So I've just put it here, so it looks a bit nicer. It's a bit more robust, because before it was just hanging off the chicken wire, and of course pulling this it was threatening to, you know, rip the wire down. So now you can turn it on and off. Not that I'm going to, I just want to leave it on at night, but still I just kind of think it looks a bit nicer now like that. Sometimes certain aesthetics are important to me, but you know, there we go. Hasn't come on yet, it's not dark enough. The lighthouse, however, is already on, but don't know if that'll come out on the camera, but the lighthouse has already decided to turn on because its sensor is right there in the window. So of course its light gets cut off a bit earlier. In fact, that's just the top of a solar garden light as well. And that's interesting because I just solved a little mystery. I just totally solved a little mystery there. I was kind of wondering where the other spare top off the solar garden light went, because the one that's running the ding-dongs has long since packed in, and I'm actually just running them off a light output from a charge controller at the moment. And I was hunting high and low for the other solar garden light that was the same, and I've just pennies just dropped. There it is. There it is. I used it there for the lighthouse controller. Oh well. Okay, right, so I definitely need to get another one then if I'm going to repair the ding-dong one, but that's definitely another day. So that's day 329 off the grid. Yeah, that'll come on in a wee while. Oh yeah, the sky. I was coming back from Mavtech last night after doing my show on Radio Foxton, and it was like 9:30 at night by the time I was getting near Shannon, and there was still light in the sky, that, you know, that summer solstice is bearing down now. You can kind of feel it, you can kind of feel it. And you certainly see it anyway, you know, when it's still light in the sky at 9:30 at night, going, whoa, yeah, it's solstice time.